Alright, so this episode was pretty solid. But I swear, Marvel has been listening in on my fanfictions, because if you watch my video, What If Captain America and Black Widow Had a Son, I mentioned that the Thor from My Character's Earth only cares about throwing wild parties, and that's what this episode was about. I think you owe me some royalties, Marvel. No pun intended. Just kidding. But I thought this episode was pretty good, though I don't think the stakes in this episode were as high as some of the previous episodes. There wasn't really any big overall looming threat. This episode just kind of seemed like an excuse to make a bunch of visual gags and heavy strings and cameos. Though I did like the dynamic of Thor and Ice Giant Loki. I thought that was fun. A major issue I had was kind of the end of the episode, where they expect us to believe that Captain Marvel would be slightly more powerful than Thor in a fight. And I'm sorry, but I don't think that's plausible, because if we're going to use Thanos, who's more powerful than either of them, as the deciding factor on this, Thor would have killed Thanos in Infinity War if he had gone for the head. Captain Marvel fights him, and she got punched out, and she was basically gone the rest of the movie, so I don't believe they would be anywhere close to equally matched. But I did enjoy the, oh, my parents will be home soon, we need to clean up the party jokes at the end that's in, like, every movie where this happens. So while this episode was solid, it was kind of fun. I didn't enjoy it as much as some of the other episodes because I think the plot needed higher stakes. This just kind of felt like an excuse for jokes and character cameos. So I think maybe the plot could have been a little bit more of a threat. They could have had like some major overlooming threat in the episode to maybe pump the stakes a little bit. This episode was just kind of a fun episode that just kind of exists. It was a nice little solid episode that was kind of fun, just needed maybe a better villain or something. So, yeah, I enjoyed it just not as much as the other episodes that have come out so far. It wasn't the zombies one, it wasn't Evil Doctor Strange. It was just fun.